Abetco. I'm here to help you load the correct Konica Minolta Driver for your printer on your Mac computer. The first thing that you'll want to do is go ahead and download a correct driver for your printer. So the easiest way to do this is just to go to Google and start typing in a search for Konica Minolta drivers, and you'll see it pop up automatically in some of the suggestions. So go ahead and click that, and then you can scroll down and you're looking for the support and downloads. This one here for kmbs.konicaminolta.us. That tells you that that's the correct one. Once you click on that, you'll scroll down under Customer Resources and you'll see Drivers and SDS. Go ahead and click on that. So now you need to find out which model of printer you have. So it's typically on a sticker right on the front of your printer. For the example that we'll be doing today, our model is a C224E. So it will automatically pop up with that particular model, so go ahead and click on it. Of course, your model may be different. So now you're in the correct model category. You're going to click on Drivers. And you'll scroll down to the bottom of the list and you'll see all of the different Mac OS versions. So select the one that matches your OS. If you're unsure, you can always click the little apple in the upper left hand corner and About This Mac, and it will tell you which version of OS you have. For the example, we're just going to go with 11 here. So we'll click on that. And you'll see the first one right here. So it gives the model. And this model may not always match in the name that you search for. So be aware that that may not always match, but that's okay. It's considered a series of these models. And you always want to click on the one that says letter. Some of the driver categories might also have one that says A4, but you'll always click on the one that says letter. So we're going to download that zip file. Should just take a moment. And then we're going to open our downloads and we're going to run that new file that we downloaded. It expanded it since it's a zip file. And we'll just go ahead, open the expanded group, and we have a package file. So we'll just install that now. And it identifies your system. We're just going to continue right through all of these options here. We're going to install it. You'll put in your system password. And it has now been installed on your system. When you hit close, it's going to give the option if you want to keep some of the files that were created or if you want to delete them. And this is why it's asking you that. So once you click allow, you can have the option to keep or move it to trash. It's really up to you. So now we have the actual driver installed on our computer. Now we have to create a printer that driver is now attached to. So you're going to want to go to your system settings. You'll scroll down to the very bottom and you'll see printers and scanners. Now, depending on your version of OS, it may be slightly similar or located in a slightly different place on this list. So keep that in mind. But it should functionally be very, very similar. If we scroll to the bottom, we'll see Add Printer. So we're going to add a printer, and it's going to go out and search your local network. So you want to make sure that you're on the same network as the printer is connected. So in our case, we see that it went out and it found our C224E. So you're going to select that one, and you'll see it gave it this really long name. You can delete that and call it whatever you want. Konica C224E. And for a location, you can leave it blank or you can put some information there. So the next part is very important. This is where we're selecting the driver. So you're going to want to drop down this list and you're going to go to select software so we can make sure that it's using the driver that we downloaded. So this is all of the drivers installed on your system. So you can type in again your model C224E, and there it is right there. It always has a PS at the end of it on Mac. So go ahead and click on that one. We just want to confirm it. There we go. So now it's all filled out. We'll click add. And then it wants to know which options that you have. So if you're unsure, you can contact the office here and we can help you with selecting the proper ones. But for ours, we have the extra 2 trays and we have the standard finisher, which is the 534. And everything else is fine for settings. So we'll click OK to that. And now we have our printer loaded. Our Konica C224E is ready to be used. If you have any other questions, please call the office and we'll be glad to help you with anything that you need.